Hey guys, it's Kimber Schaefer here with Rage in the Cage OKC News. We are here at the weight room at 3901 North Tulsa, and we are doing our pre-fight interviews leading into Rage in the Cage 38. We are so excited about this event, and we're excited about this guy. This is Garrett Queen, and he's going to be fighting on this card. This is his debut fight. Some of you guys know his cousins, Levi and Lucas Queen. Of course, both of them are fought for Rage in the Cage. And so next up, it runs in the family, might as well take Garrett Queen in the cage. So how are you feeling going into this fight, Garrett?
Good.
Tell me a little bit about your training. You train with Jeremy Jones, and you know you have been giving Jeremy heck and telling him you need to be in that cage, and he made it happen. So tell me a little bit about your training with Jeremy.
He more in the fight. Oh, yeah.
All right.
He spars and works out, does setups.
So I hear that Jeremy has worked you pretty hard. When you first started training with Jeremy, you did maybe 10 push-ups. Now you're up to 100 or more. Is that right?
Yeah.
Tell me a little bit about how Jeremy has pushed you and how he's motivated you.
Let me the fight. Let me the
He
fight.
got you that fight.
Well, he certainly did get you that fight, and we are so looking forward to it. Tell me a little bit about your training going into this fight. Has Jeremy been kind of pushing you a little bit harder than he normally does?
Yeah. He put me harder every day.
Pushes you harder every day.
Well, that's how it should be, right? Pushing you harder every day. Now, this is a title fight, so this is not just an ordinary fight. You're going to go in there. How do you think it's going to feel if you do win this fight and that title belt is strapped around your waist?
You're
It's going to be exciting, huh?
Yeah. Sorry.
So tell me, are you? Do you feel like you're going to be nervous going in the cage, or is it just pure excitement?
For the night.
Pure excitement. Now, those of you that don't already know this, Garrett, of course, has cerebral palsy, but he has never let that stop him. He has always put his heart and soul in everything he does, and if you can't tell, I mean, he is making his dreams come true. He has always watched his cousins wrestle, Levi wrestle, and so wrestling is just in your blood. So tell me a little bit about your love for wrestling.
Yeah.
You've been going for ever since you were a little kid, huh?
Yeah.
So Mama says he's been going to wrestling since he's a little kid and been following his careers of his cousins. So he is making dream come true. You guys come and join us. See Garrett in his debut fight for a title at Rage in the Cage 38. It's all going down at Choctaw Creek Park, June 27th. You can get tickets at ticketstorm.com from Garrett or his family, Luke or Levi. Hey, and he's saying getting them from him. Don't get them from anybody else but Garrett. You know, we really look forward to seeing you guys. You can also get tickets at Charlie's Sports Bar there in Choctaw, and we will see you June 27th.